Good morning. We slept last night 0.7 miles away from Holden at the campground, and now we're walking back to Holden to get some light breakfast since they don't actually have breakfast this morning, just brunch. Sadly, we'll be gone. But anyway, we really enjoyed Holden yesterday.
It was really awesome.
Yeah, it was way better than we could have ever expected. And they had pizza night, which was delicious. Really good pizza. Especially because they're like cooking it in like large quantities. There's probably like 100 people.
Yeah, it was a good amount. Yeah,
around 100 people there. So then they had like a salad bar, which was delicious, and it was $15, so it was definitely worth it. Yeah, everyone was really nice, and just normal, cool people. So really cool place. And then luckily they were able, some hikers were already there before us, and they were able to set up a shuttle by donation, because they normally don't even shuttle at all today. So we get a shuttle at 9:45 to catch our ferry to Sahikin at 10:45. Normally with this fire detour, we would have had to hike 22 miles to Sahikin, and the trail is supposed to be pretty overgrown and crappy. So we're happy to be able to take a ferry there, and then from there hike on and figure out the fire closures ahead as well, because there's still 2 more, right?
1 more.
It's just the one?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 more that's kind of splitting the trail into weird areas, so we'll see. They have a bowling alley. $600 people living here in 1948. These are the chalets permanent residents live in. Chocolate chip, blueberry muffins. They're really taking care of us here.
That's funny because I coached and
Hi.
hi, welcome and goodbye.
Thank you, and thank you. Oh, that's what I had heard. Oh, they're coming right in. It really is the best fire detour to Sahikin. Stop at the bakery on our way up. We got a lot of stuff. The last national park. Woohoo! We're on High Bridge right now. We're looking down at a bunch of salmon. that are in the process of spawning. It's pretty cool. He came in hot. So we're just happy it hasn't rained yet because it was supposed to be raining since last night. But we think we might get some rain soon, unfortunately. Wish us the luck, all the luck in the world. All right, we just left the national park. The fire closure was not marked as closed anymore. There was a separate one that went east, which is that way, closer to the fire. And we've noticed that the firefighters have come through here, cleared all the brush, and tried to cut down.
Right here.
Huh?
You can see where their containment line is.
Yeah, so apparently the PCT is their containment line. So they just hold down this line if the fire came.
They thinned out the fuel
Yeah.
in here.
And they even, yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Looks like a lot of work. But it's really a nice trail now, actually, because of them as well. So, triple win. How to set up the tent when it's raining. This is going to be interesting. It's rainy and cold. Our worst nightmare. The tent is a muddy, soppy mop mess. So we're going to try to go into town tonight. Ring, ring! All right. What does he go for first? The ginger snap cookie. How is it? Bakery round 2. Wow, that's almost as cute as you. Okay, so we're here in Mazama, and what people are talking about for miles away, hundreds, some might even say, is the salted baguette. Let's see how it is. Oh, it's good. He's a bike boy with a puffy on in his short shorts and his legs so strong. Big hunk of meat.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Last night, before we finish, it's less than 20 degrees, but so clear, so beautiful. All the views we missed the other day. Look at all that fresh pow. Getting ready to snowboard already, I guess. Here we are, 13 miles to the border. We're not going the full way today because we probably reached the border in the dark and that wouldn't be fun. It was 30 miles from where we started. So maybe like 10 miles left today. And it is not that early. It's 2:30, so not too bad. I got snow around me. It's not too cold, but I just thought this would be a good time to reflect on the trail a little bit. So I'm thinking back to my first day on the trail. Flotus and Hornet in the early evening. We are on day 1.
Yeah.
And we already saw a rattlesnake. Super fun. Which I remember very well. Our first week on the trail. Because it's so hot here. It's the hottest day of all the days. And we're dying. Yeah. Our first month on the trail.
They go in at a certain time.
No, we're going into town tomorrow.
We're going to have a huge breakfast.
You give him 1 beer and he can take a 0. I think everything before the Sierra was just before the Sierra. Like, kind of all we were thinking about, most of the people, was the Sierra. And most of the people at that point said they were going to go through it. So I think everyone was just trying to get to it and then get through it. And then after that, all we could think about was the finish. Just because those who went through the Sierra were going to be in a rush and low on time, I think. So yeah, we did a 20-mile average through Northern California, which was hard. Then we did a 25-mile average through Washington and Oregon, which is crazy. And that's why we're so tired and ready. But I can say, in my first few weeks, I did not think it would be this hard. And I guess that's good to have to deal with something like that in life that's a lot harder than you thought it would be. Because I think a lot of times I do things and I say, oh, that wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. But this is not one of those things. So yeah, it's been good. I think we're at a pass right now. I'm gonna go check out the view. Here's my view. I wonder if Hornet came up here. Just a little bit of snow. I think people might be wondering like why we were so hesitant to come out here in this snow when we just, dealt with all the Sierra snow back then. But this was different. It was wet and really rainy for most of the time with, here, look at this. Just a small amount of snow, really. It was mostly just wet, freezing temperatures. So it's a perfect mix with hypothermia, and we didn't want to get that, especially in the end, having to deal with that kind of stuff. So we wanted a good finish, and we're getting it. This is camp tonight, 3.5 miles away from the border. It hailed last night. So everything's kind of wet, which sucks. That beer's come a long way.
Where did it come from?
Sahikan.
Oh, okay.
Not that long.
Not Campo.
He's come a long way. Psych. 30 more miles. $26.50, $26.50, $26.50, $50.50, nifty 50, $26.50, and we are done. Except we gotta hike more. We came by here yesterday.
Wasn't as snowy.
Nope. It looks pretty cool now with this lake. This looks so different from yesterday. It's crazy. Maybe it's because I'm a certified thru hiker now. I don't know. We got some snow. Yeah. Where was the sunshine? It's just over there, but we got that all day. But we could have had that, I guess. Whatever. I'm not even hiking the PCT anymore. Who cares?
I just washed up PCT.
Yeah, trying to live out a dream. A victory lap. Yeah. Dreamy. If only we could be at the hostel by now. All right. You guys don't have any light, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is Hot Pants. He found us. You can barely see him, but he's got some sexy tight pants on. He just rolled into camp, and now poetically on Hornet and my last day, we get to see Hot Pants, who we saw on our first day.
We started the trail with.
Who we started the trail with and went through the Sierra with. It's an honor.
Really?
Yeah. That's awesome. Say hi to your sister.
Hi, sister.
She'll be happy to see you.
She's still watching.
Yeah. She's so supportive. Morning time. You got the moon still kicking it. Flotus and Hornet in the morning.
The last morning.
The last morning. I'm pretty happy. Yesterday was weird. I felt like this kind of on the AT. Touching the border is just always a bit weird, or the terminus to me, because it's like that final thing, and you kind of think when you get there you're just gonna bawl your eyes out and it's gonna be so emotional and amazing, but it always just feels weird to me, like we're not done, are we? But it was good. Obviously good to see. I think it's just also the fact that we still knew we had to hike 30 more miles, so you don't really feel done. And so this morning waking up, I felt really good knowing 5 more miles of hiking, and we don't have to hike again for a long time. But we do have to hitch to Seattle or find a way, so that's another thing.
That'll be fun. Also, we were wondering if we were going to see him again. We ran into Hot Pants last night, which was an amazing surprise,
Hot
an amazing
Pants,
way to
Hot Pants.
end the trail. So, because we started the trail with him.
Literally the first day we left, Hot Pants left, and now we saw him on our last day. And
Poetic.
yeah, it was just really good to see him and see that he's doing really well. And the trail didn't beat him down, so that's good. It beat me down a little bit. Barilla finished like 4 days ago. Shotgun finished maybe 2 weeks ago almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, so almost everyone in our group finished. Chickpea is in the Sierra right now. She took some time off before though, so she's gonna come back and do Washington next year, which will be great because it's getting really cold. And she lives in Washington, so yeah, it's exciting. I'm really happy. It's just so cold. We're ready to go home and to get some luxuries of everyday life, which I think is really good because, like, when you don't have that closure in a through hike, I think people sometimes, that's when people like get depressed or they're just like not ready to acclimate back into regular life, but we're ready. Here it is. Our last steps on the PCT. Right there. Hornet, how do you feel?
Done.
How was it?
Good.
Wow, a man of many words. So complex. What are we near? We did it! We made it to Seattle. We got a hitch. This is our little Airbnb studio. We got a hitch in about 2 minutes. Cute, very cute. And we're really excited to eat. I'm starving. When you're the only people here.
We're having some squishies for Angela.
Squishy donuts.